Federico Rosano was now the most wanted criminal on Earth. Every intelligence agency had his name, but for the Cleopatra Division, Rosano wasn't just another mission. He was the mission. They had studied him for months. His network, his money, his women, his power. And they knew to catch a man like Rosano, they'd need someone who could play his game and win. That's when they found Sheba. Sheba wasn't a victim. She wasn't even a hero. She was a legend in the underworld. Known as the Queen of Sheba, a woman so beautiful, so cunning, that she could rob a man blind and make him thank her for it. She had stolen diamonds from billionaires, passwords from politicians, and secrets from men who thought they were untouchable. She didn't need force. She had charm, wit, and danger, all wrapped in a single smile. The CIA found her serving time in a maximum security prison. Her record was spotless in one way. No one had ever caught her in the act. They knew exactly who she was, and they knew she could do what no agent could. So they made her a deal, freedom in exchange for Rosano. Sheba didn't hesitate. She had nothing to lose and everything to gain. Rosano was her target now, and the mission was simple. Get close, gain his trust, and extract the information that would destroy his empire from the inside to the world. She appeared as a wealthy investor, a glamorous diamond heiress moving through high society. But in truth, she was the CIA's most unpredictable weapon. Her cover name remained the same, the Queen of Sheba. She wasn't joining the war to serve justice. She was doing it to win her freedom. And in the world of shadows, that made her the most dangerous woman alive. The Cleopatra Division had one goal: get Sheba close to Federico Rosano, no matter what it took. They tracked Rosano everywhere: charity galas, private auctions, underground meetings. They studied every handshake, every movement, every woman he looked at. And then, on a warm night in Miami, it happened. An exclusive billionaire event. Rosano and Sheba crossed paths for the first time. They didn't just meet, they collided. Sheba's eyes locked on him. For a second, she forgot the mission, and her instincts kicked in. With one smooth move, she slipped a jeweled pin straight off Rosano's jacket, without him feeling a thing. But Rosano was no fool. He checked his coat. He knew something was missing. He didn't get angry. He got curious. He sent his men after her not to punish, but to identify the mysterious woman bold enough to rob him in a room full of cameras. Minutes later, Sheba stood before him, calm, fearless, smirking like she owned the moment. Rosano stared at her in silence. Then he laughed. Here she was, the kind of woman he didn't think existed, a woman who walked straight through danger and stole from the most dangerous man alive. With style, he invited her for a drink. She accepted with the grace of a queen. Within minutes, Rosano was hooked, not just on her beauty, but on her talent, her boldness, her nerve. To him, she wasn't a threat. She was perfection. She was everything he ever wanted. And to the Cleopatra Division, watching from a distance, this was the moment they had waited for. For the first time ever, they had finally penetrated Rosano's world. The most dangerous man on Earth was now falling in love with the most dangerous woman alive. The odds weren't just even. The game had officially begun. For months, Sheba and Federico Rosano traveled together. Business meetings, private airstrips, hidden warehouses. To Rosano, she was the perfect partner. Smart, fearless, dangerous. The kind of woman who could make money appear out of thin air. He trusted her completely. But Rosano never imagined the truth. Sheba wasn't his partner. She was his downfall. Working secretly with the CIA and the Cleopatra Division, Sheba leaked everything: shipment routes, passwords, safe houses, bank codes. Her intel helped the division rescue trafficked women across the country. Every week, Rosano's empire shrank. Shipments went missing. Warehouses were emptied. Buyers disappeared. Rosano grew furious, his fortune evaporating, his power cracking. And through it all, Sheba was at his side, rubbing his shoulders, calming his anger, whispering comfort like a loyal lover. But behind that soft voice was a woman dismantling his entire world. Then came the final blow. The Cleopatra division struck Rosano's largest remaining compound, a massive trafficking facility hidden in the mountains. The battle wasn't loud. It was surgical, professional, over in minutes. Rosano's men were neutralized. Over 1 million women from China, Korea, America, Japan, Nigeria, Brazil, and dozens of other countries were freed and flown home to safety. With the rescue complete, the government arrested every senator, businessman, and official connected to Rosano's network. His empire collapsed overnight, and Rosano finally realized who betrayed him. One night, in the silent luxury of their private home, Rosano turned to Sheba, and the truth flashed in his eyes. A brutal fight broke out. Furniture shattered, glass broke, shadows moved like weapons. Sheba was fast, but Rosano was stronger. He overpowered her and pinned her to the ground. For a moment, it looked like the end. But just as Rosano raised a blade, a figure appeared behind him. Ethan, a CIA agent Sheba had never met face to face. Until now, he struck swiftly, taking Rosano down with 2 decisive blows that ended the fight instantly. Rosano collapsed, defeated, humiliated, and breathing his last breath in the ruins of the empire he built on suffering. Sheba lay trembling on the floor, not from fear, but from relief. Ethan helped her to her feet. For the first time in years, she was safe. Sheba kissed him, a silent thank you for saving her life. And in that moment, the Queen of Sheba fell in love. Watch out for more videos, Mysterious Crimes.